we need to understand what this medicine that we often place our faith in, we need to understand what exactly it does to the body. Now, there are two different broad headings of medicines that you and I tend to take. One is pharmaceuticals and one is antibiotics. So let's get a quick lesson on what pharmaceuticals and antibiotics actually do. Now, pharmaceuticals first. Pharmaceuticals really target symptoms in the body, not illnesses. Pharmaceuticals see something that's happened with the body and they go after that thing that's happening in the body that's a symptom, and they address that symptom, and they were originally designed to do something as temporary relief so that you could deal with the deeper issue. In fact, I've got a great story about this. Just a few weeks ago, my girl was in the backyard, Miriam, our youngest daughter. She was going through the zip line and she fell and she landed on her wrist. Immediately her wrist was in pain, so we decided to run down to the doctor, which is a great thing that the doctor's for, to get an x-ray and see if everything was fine. Well, the first thing that we did was we gave her some medicine for the pain. That's what a pharmaceutical is designed for. It's to give you temporary relief, as it gave her temporary relief for the wrist pain, so that we could look at the wrist and then address the deeper problem of perhaps a broken bone. Turned out to be fine. Now, never in my wildest dream would I thought, well, she's messed up her bone perhaps, let's give her a pharmaceutical to get rid of the pain, and then let's just continue taking the pharmaceutical over and over for the rest of her life so that she doesn't have to tolerate the pain. It would be ludicrous. We knew, and you know by listening to the example, that we take the pharmaceutical to eliminate the pain for the moment so that we can address the deeper issue. That's how pharmaceuticals were originally designed. They were designed to address the temporary symptoms that you have so that we could deal with the deeper issues in the body. Never ever did I think Jesus imagined when he said, I've come that you would have life and have life more abundantly. Never do I think he imagined we would take the pharmaceutical as a permanent option. See, pharmaceuticals, they simply lie to your body. They tell you your body it's okay or that it's not in pain, when really there's something there. Could be a bone, could be something else. They tell you there's not pain when really the pain is a check engine light telling you, hey, you need to address the arm or whatever it is that your body needs to address. The thing I've seen happen with pharmaceuticals many times is a pharmaceutical finds the weakest link in the body. And so you take a pharmaceutical and the pain for that thing goes. And then instantly another check engine light on the body pops up because that thing in the body is just a messenger telling you that there's a deeper issue. That messenger could be a physical issue. That messenger could be that there's something going wrong with the limbic system, with the harmful memory that you need to deal with something that needs to be forgiven, something that needs to be let go, an identity issue perhaps that you have. But if the body lies to you and tells you that things are fine, and then a symptom pops up somewhere else, and we squash that symptom, and another one pops up somewhere else, and we squash it, and another one pops up somewhere else, what we're doing is the body is simply finding the weakest link, and the pharmaceutical is pushing the weakest link, and popping up, and popping up, and popping up symptoms when we weren't designed to carry around the weight that the symptom is telling us we're carrying. We were designed not to cover up the weight. We were designed to let go of the burden, to be healed, and to walk forward in health and wellness. A real-life example. A lot of people take Zoloft. They take Prozac for depression. Well, one of the side effects of Prozac and one of the side effects of Zoloft is impotence. And so all of a sudden you've got a ready-made group of people that need Viagra. One of the side effects of Viagra is that you got a group of people who are now sleepless. They can't sleep at night, and so you take Ambien to help you sleep. Of course, one of the side effects of sleeplessness and Ambien is you feel depressed, and so now we're back taking more Prozac or Zoloft, and the cycle just continues. At some point, there are endless loops and endless cycles, and you just let go of the burden, walk in health and healing, experiencing the best of all of Sozo as you walk the Therapuo. Well, now let's talk about antibiotics. Antibiotics are interesting because antibiotics actually kill all of the bacteria in your body. Now, your body is full of good bacteria and bad bacteria. The good bacteria, they assist in things like digestion and keeping your system in check, keeping the gut healthy and working and moving forward. The bad bacteria, well, we want to get rid of those. We can do that with diet, we can do that with some other things, When we introduce antibiotics, the antibiotics, however, don't make a distinction between what's good and what's bad, between what's helpful and what's harmful. They actually just run amok and kill everything. In fact, there's a great chart on your book. It's on page 90. Antibiotics, they really just wipe out everything. And if pharmaceuticals are the equivalent of you taking a check engine light out of your body, antibiotics would actually be the equivalent of just smashing up the entire engine. There is a place for them, but over time, the functional durability of an antibiotic doesn't actually work because it seems that the bacteria that they go after seem to get smarter and smarter and smarter every single year and actually, in effect, develop their own immunity towards the antibiotic. At the end